Hello guys, hello. It's been a long time. It's been, I think, 2 weeks that I didn't made any trading room. We had national holidays here, and yeah, happy to be back. Tuesday as usual, making a trading room with you. Before we start, let me know if the sound is good, if the video is good, if everything's set properly, and yeah, come say hi on the chat before we start making any trades or taking any spot here for today. We just had a weird movement a few minutes ago, and we're going to discuss about it. Find if we can respond to this move, and yeah. Hi Sam, hi Thomas, hi Hoz. Perfect, okay. Time for coffee as well, 4 p.m. my time. Even for people in US, I think it's the morning, so you should also be taking a short cup of coffee. Always good. I like coffee. I don't know if you guys like to, but 2 per day is something that I can't miss today. Okay, let's move into the market. As usual, you know, before we start taking any trades or talking about the market, a short disclaimer. Any trades, any analysis I will be providing today is only for an educational purposes. It will not be a trading advice, so guys, take your responsibility in trading. Advise a strict risk management. You know, guys, trading can be complicated and harmful at some point, so anything I will do is not a financial advice, so take your responsibility. Hi Julian, hi Evan, thank you for joining. Yeah, Thomas, coffee is good, and I will finish it before it get cold. Okay, pound dollar, euro dollar as well. It, you know, was a strong move on the downside. I don't know. We had this clear uptrend that started already 3 weeks ago. We can see on the daily chart as well. There is here a lot of retracement. I don't know if you can say that there is a volatility, but it looks like the market, when the market get down, it's get down 2% very quickly, and then the market goes up very slowly and then going down. So every time the market goes down here, it goes down quite very quickly. Okay, so we identify this movement here, and second one here is a bit more not so far away, but again very strong movement in the short term. And today, what is, you know, market went down, touch, you know, the trend line, if you can tell, it's the trend line here, and the market retrace here. Again, this doesn't give me any spot here for making anything. I don't want to be short because the market already get down on the 15-minute chart, for example, but I don't want to be long because we are still far away from this spot. So again, I will need to wait in the Euro USD, and Pound USD will be quite the same. Pound USD, we can have here a short scalp opportunity. Again, it's quite very dangerous to open a buy here on this spot, because if you go to the higher time frame, you see the market has pushed a lot of rejection here. Stochastics is above 80, so the market is overextended, and making a long here, again, I don't feel comfortable. It can be just a breakout and retest, but the fact that we have this huge resistance rating here, I don't want to take the risk. So I will leave it aside, but it can be good for some scalpers here to make a long. I think there is also a lot of place to go on the upside and reach this spot. So again, I will try to find another purse to enter and make a decision. I can also be outside of the market. I think this is fine to not opening a trade when you don't feel comfortable. Yeah, here we are still at the middle, at the average. Yeah, guys, on the chat, let me know if you found any good spot. Let's say a price that we reach the top, or I don't know. I can also go for. I just want to add here daily change to know what are the big movers today. So we have we have also the indices. Look, guys, at the S&P, still continuing moving up. We are close to the 4,200 levels in S&P. Again, this will not be here for me a spot to make a buy and not to make a sell. It's very complicated. I think I tried to open some sell position here, but the market did not react too much. And if you go to the weekly chart, see we had this type of triangle just completed. Okay, we can go see also to the daily to see it even better. Okay, so here it looks like the market wants to make a break. I think the next stop would be 4,300. So there is a lot of space here to go. Again, I'm not a trader that buys on breakout. I believe that a lot of traders will make a buy, especially here. But again, this is not the type of spot I'm looking for. I'm a contrarian trader. I'm looking all the time the price to retrace, and here it's only the continuation. So again, prefer to wait. Pound yen also is a big mover today. Yeah, you see we had this supply here. This is a very fresh supply. And the market react one time here, quickly, second time here. And here it looks like the market already hit the supply entirely because the market starting to rise above it. Okay, so here you had two big opportunity, one here and the second here. And here it looks like all the orders was, let's say, well executed, and maybe the price will go up. Again, not a spot for me to make an entry point here. Okay, so we have Sam and Julian selling the euro and the pound. They found the supply. Yeah, probably this supply you're talking about. So this is, I think this is a nice spot as well to make a sell here. Again, I don't want to make a sell here. It's quite too late. I don't want to make a buy as well because we are quite in the middle. If you are in a position, I think this is fine. You can already manage your positions. I don't know, take some profit. We move stop loss to break even, I don't know, you manage it, it depends, but I think here it's quite a nice entry. We had here on the yesterday we had a supply created, market slowly goes back into it, created here, even here we can say that this is a divergence in stochastics, crossing above 80, market get down from here. I think this is a nice spot, guys, for people that short the Euro USD earlier today in the London session. I think that's a nice spot. Again, here at this time, nothing, so prefer to wait. And we also see clearly this clear uptrend on the H4. We have a first inflection point here, second one here, third point here, and the last one is just here that we created. So we are quite in the middle here. I don't want to make anything. New Zealand card, what we have. I don't find any spot actually. Yeah, also gold. Looks like the market wants to make a new low here. You see, we had this very looked like an uptrend, then the market breaks, looks like a flag for the market to, it's exactly the same setup that we had here. Short-term trend, and then the market drop, and here it looks like the same. Again, this is not the type of spot I like when the market break a zone. Here can be a zone for scalp as well. Quite annoying the market today, guys. I won't lie. All of this. Ah, yeah, okay. This was probably a spot we discussed a few times ago. I found nothing again here. Hi, Chris. Hello. Okay. Aussie Yen can be interesting. Aussie Yen can be interesting, at least for today. Or, not for today, but... It's quite a big key zone here on the Aussie Yen. We already had quite a short rejection earlier today. Can be a nice spot to make a long swing trade. Again, I like this type of spot when the market goes up. Here it goes 3% up on the H1. At least no retracement, and I would like to find a spot where the market can drop quickly like this here. So this can be a spot for me. It will be more a swing than a scalp. What should be my stop? Should be above this spot here. I should take quite a small lot size. I would go with this half a lot. Okay, this should be this should be, yeah, here about the high here. Yeah, this should be the maximum risk I should be able to take here. If the market continues to go against me, I will reinforce here and, you know, a bit here in this supply. Here would be my stop loss. But I think if we go to the daily chart and we see that, especially here, the 90 is quite a big level for the Aussie Yen. Again, we can expect the market to go back at least to the middle, which will be here. Yeah, we have also stochastics crossing above 80. Again, uptrend, but I'm the one that will expect for the market to revert. The trend is your friend until it's the end. That's what we'll call it. Uptrend, again, I'm waiting for the market to retrace. I want to sell at the top all the time. Again, I don't know where is the top, so that's why I'm giving for myself a space of 50 pips if the market continue to rise against me. But when we will see that the market will break this structure here and will make, let's say, a new low here, it will be easier for me to manage the stop loss and manage the risk. But here I'm good to go. It's me or the market don't really respect the correlation, especially in pound dollar and pound yen. Again, you should check if it's not, if you see on the pound dollar and the pound yen that it's not correlated, that means that in the pound dollar, the dollar is the one that makes the move, and the pound yen, maybe the yen is making the move for today. So this is why you don't see a big correlation. If we had a big news on the pound, for example, today, so the pound will be the one that will move the market, and you will see that the pound dollar and the pound yen will move in the same direction, most likely. But if today you see that pound dollar and pound yen going quite opposite way, that means that the dollar is driving the market for the pound, and the yen is moving the market for the pound yen. So this is how I will give this explanation. Sometimes in Forex, correlation is not 1-to-1, because there will be some parameters that the symbol will respect more than the other one. So this is my assumption, I think, on that question. It's the same like saying euro dollar and dollar yen is not correlated. Of course, the dollar yen, it was the yen that made the move for around half year when, you know, the dollar yen exploded because problem in Japan, and then the bank bounced back, dollar yen moved down, but the euro dollar didn't move on the other side. So this was the yen, the big movers on the dollar yen quite recently. What happened here? Okay. Again, can be a spot for make a short scalp here on that pivot point. Market reacted at the demand here on the H1. This was also a test. It's very difficult to make something here. I think if you want to play in a range, to be short scalp, selling here, buying here, M1. And here there is quite a nice risk reward, I think. So we made a short scalp here. Again, quite very risky to make this type of move. But I think I'm fine. But I see the market moving quite drastically in one direction in a short amount of time after a long downtrend. Again, I'm not waiting for the market to go back all the way, but at least taking some profit again back to the mean, which will be around here. Okay, let's focus on the short scalp to see how we can get rid of the position. Oh, you see also on M5 the market is far from the mean, and we are already at the top of the standard deviation, which a zone which was the lowest point in the Asian session, I think. So we can have here a short rejection, and if the market continue, my stop loss is quite tight here. So again, let's see how the market respect. And the market will open in the next 10 minutes in the indices, so we will go and check that as well. Yeah, and the Aussie dollar we just break again on the downside. It can be a spot to make a buy, I think. Maybe not here, but yeah, no. Yeah, this is not enough. This is not enough to make a buy, especially on that point for today. It's a key decision also here for today in the NASDAQ. We'll probably try to make a new high. You see how difficult it was to break the 13,200 levels, this big zone here. It takes the market 10 days to go over this big zone. First rejection, second one, third one, a full day trading a one here, another day, and then the market succeeded to break this one just today in the pre-market. And we'll see if the market continue. Probably the market will open in a gap in the spot trading, not the spot, so the futures. And I think the objective would be to push the price up and make a new high. Again, I don't feel comfortable about making a buy, especially here. Again, for a sell, I don't think on the overall macro environment that we are standing right now. I don't think that selling either indices or selling euro dollar, for example, is the good let's say buying dollar USD. I don't think it's a nice move. We already see inflation going down. We already see a lot of money moving to risky assets like crypto. Can be a hedge, but again, crypto, stock market, and this might be continuing. Short XXX USD. Okay, so you want to buy the dollar in that case. Again, this is like rallying to sell euro dollar and pound dollar, and I don't know. Can be the move, I think. Check. Oh. Yeah, on the short term again. On the short term, it can be a move, like I said today. Selling on the supply here, euro dollar can make an all-over low from here. Again, I don't think on the long time frame, selling euro dollar, pound dollar will be a nice decision. Yeah, still the market react here, but we make here all the time and a lower, higher low. See? Probably here, if the market here goes back below that and close here, we're gonna be like in a neutral scenario. But here it's still an uptrend. It still looks like the market wants to make a new high. So again, if you sell at the top, if you sell here, or if you sell here, or if you succeed to sell here, that's fine. But if you want to sell here on the middle, this is not why I'm not feeling comfortable, especially by selling here when the market can get another point and the price continue to rise. Where we are in the dollar yen. Oh, very annoying the market today. Not a lot of stuff happening. I'd say a lot of stuff happening before I come. before I came and look at the chart, but especially right now, quite a disaster to make a trade. Oh, how annoying is this chart as well. Again, nothing to make here. Let's wait. I don't know, there was not a news on the yen right now as well. Neither on the dollar, USD. No, nothing. And you see how big this movement was here. Like the sharp. Generally, it's not happening like the price, the stochastics going up like that. When you don't have a news, you know, it just may be the euro dollar just pushing up, pushing down quite quickly. This was maybe the reaction of this, but on the dollar yen there is no explanation. I mean, of course, in the short time frame. Continue to make a new low on the euro. Quite strong the movement today. The market just opened 2 minutes ago. Let's check what's happening in the S&P. Yeah, the S&P opened quite down. Maybe we're gonna have some movement here. it's going to be interesting to see. How the markets are correlated right now. Okay. It's quite a big drop here on the S&P. It's a big. At the opening, we will see how the market react if it goes to here. It was the top of yesterday. No, it was not the top of yesterday. It was the top of last week, which we just break today. Maybe a retest then. Again, another rejection on the dollar yen. Yeah, I will have a look. Yeah, and we see it looks like the market starting to retrace from here. If we will see the S&P moving up, I believe that also the Euro USD will make a turn and move up here, and the dollar yen will just go down. So it will go with my position. Oops, it's quite weird. Why actually the maybe we can make a buy on the euro dollar regarding what's happening right now. I also have the market starting to cross here below, so it will be a short scalp as well here on the Euro USD. It's quite on the same way, but I'm quite comfortable by doing that after the opening and how I see the dollar yen is moving. So again, just wait for the market to go back at least to here. Yeah, this was a nice drop here. I will class off of the position, especially here on the demand. You see, this was the first target I would like to get, and then I will remove my stop loss to yeah, to break even. At least I took some profit. And then let's focus on the euro. Aussie Yen also is going on my way. Yeah, basically I was exposed to the yen. Okay. Euro USD spread, yeah, 0 right now. 0 spread on the Euro USD. You can see the spread here: Aussie dollar, Euro dollar, New Zealand dollar, 0 spread. This is the condition you get when you trade with the 5ers. Very quick execution, as you can see, and again, very low spreads. Most of them are 0 or 1, 2, 3, depends of the market activity. Okay, let's check Aussie dollar just before. It's quite the same setup as the euro. Market bounced up and then went down. Depends actually where you sell it, but it looks like we are quite in the daily chart. I mean, we are quite in the middle of a big range. Quite very difficult to take any decision on the daily chart. Of course, if you go to H4 chart as well, you see you are quite in the middle. Maybe a sell here will not be bad because yeah, even a sell can be difficult to make a sell here on my yeah, maybe a supply here, but the market didn't reach this supply. I'm not quite sure about what to expect on the Aussie dollar. Depends. If you go to a lower time frame, this is quite different. But again, if I would like to sell, it should be on this supply or at the top. We have we don't have that. Maybe that. Yeah, this would be the two zone I would like to sell the Aussie dollar, but here I don't know what would be the risk reward. We are quite in the, you see we are here in the big range. It looks like the middle here. We are not so far from the middle. So let me check what's happening. Okay. Yeah, I think the entry was quite perfect in the dollar yen and the euro dollar. I was waiting for this retrace. Maybe the S&P is pushing the right now. This is why we see the euro dollar making a U-turn. Yeah, not enough, but okay. Let's be focused. Would be interesting to see if the S&P make a new high today. I don't know. We had first buyers coming here. Probably have the second wave coming at the top of last week. Okay. Again here we should see a breakout on the dollar yen. I took already 50% of my profit here. Removed my stop loss. Say I trail my stop loss, and I will continue trailing it. If we break it below, again I will trail my stop profit here. Let's say at this time the market did not break here. Euro USD keep pushing. Yeah, it is quite nice here. What's happening? Okay, so we break out. Let's see how the market close. I will also remove my stop loss to above break even on the Euro USD. I think I want to be risk free here. Yeah, okay. I'm not so far from the TP on the Euro USD. It's a few points. I can also close it manually. That's what I did. I think it's what was a nice scalp. And let's see how the dollar yen will finish. Coming down quite quickly. This was a nice point, very nice. I like the way I see the stochastic like just being vertical and say okay that there was no sense why the market here. This was also the fair retracement of this big downtrend. Market need to retrace, trader take profit, push the price up, but again it should be the continuation on the downside. This is what we see also using the euro and the Euro USD. I'm trailing my stop loss with the trade. I can also close 20% here. I can close 20% all the way. No, I think I'm fine. I'm totally fine. The take profit here is especially the middle of the range we had before. See, we had a range here, especially in the middle. So I'm coming back to the previous range and the middle. I think that's quite nice, saving the TP here. Yeah, we will let it run. Okay, guys. Thank you for being with me until the end. I appreciate that. I don't know what quite annoying from the beginning, but at the end the market turned on our side, and you know sometimes we only need to be patient, wait the market going on the right direction. So it was a bit annoying during the first 30 minutes, but at the end, after the US markets open, we had a nice retracement. So happy that I took this trade actually. It was nice entry. and the mindset was nice as well on my side, so quite good. So thank you for being with me until the end. I appreciate your time. Again, happy to be back after 2 weeks of not being there on the trading room. I'll will be here next Tuesday as usual, and I will meet you next Tuesday again, guys. Don't forget, we are making a big trading festival on June in London, so people that from the UK, you don't have any excuses to not coming to this event. I will be there myself, and there will be Saul, Michael, Gil, all the people that working hard for you and at the 5ers actually. So yeah, I will be meeting you there, and again next Tuesday, trading room as usual. Thank you guys, have a nice end of the day. Goodbye.